Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about slope. We're going to have a brief discussion here about positive slope in particular. So recall in the last video, which I'll drop a link for in the description, we talked about two different types of lines and the directions that they were going. Let's recall this first one, y equals 1/2 x. What I'm going to do is just come up with some arbitrary values for x and y, and we're going to apply it to this graph. So I'll use the example that we had, or those numbers that we used in the last video. So I'll just pick positive, and I'll choose one negative even number. So we'll do -2, 0, 2, and 4. I'll move my camera down in just a moment. So -1/2, or rather 1/2 times -2. It's -1. This is 0. This is 1, and this is 2. So take a look at this real quick. As the value of x gets larger, the value of y also gets larger. As you move from left to right, a line with a positive slope tilts upward or rises. Particularly this graph, which when we graphed it looked kind of like that. It was a little bit more flat, but the general idea is that as you move from left to right, this graph will tilt upward or rise. As the value of one variable increases, the value of the other variable also increases. This happens whenever your coefficient, when you're in this form, y equals, and then you have a coefficient times x. Sometimes that coefficient could be 1. Another example of this would be the graph of y equals x. In that case, whatever value of x you pick will be the same value for y. That is another example of a positive slope. Another example would be 3x. As long as the coefficient is positive, you have a positive slope. We'll take a look at negative slope in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.